Hey everyone, welcome back to Minecraft. As you guys can see, this is a pre-recorded episode, and I'm just doing a voiceover just because in the next two episodes, I'm not really doing anything. The next episode is just showing you guys a little something. I told you guys I would be mining that huge-ass tunnel all the way back to the main house underground, and next week is going to be an episode showing you guys sped up the first part of that. I'm going to have a full episode, but yeah, it's going to take me a while. I'm already on day 12, but as you guys are watching this, the coronavirus has been attacking the United States, attacking the world, actually, and I want to talk a little bit about that. And a few things because the job I have, I am an essential, and I wanted to bring a few things to light that a few people forget or what they joke about. Of course, it is April 20th, so when this pops up, it's going to be like 3 weeks from now. I have seen a lot of weird shit come from this. Working in a gas station that is part store with toilet paper, water, essential items, I've noticed a few things. One, beer and whiskey and liquor have become a massive, massive sale. More than any other commodity, more than food, more than water, more than bread, more than toilet paper. And I just don't understand why. I mean, I understand you're bored at home. I understand there's not a lot to do under lockdown. But that doesn't mean take the $1,200 that the government is giving you to pay bills and be like, a barrel of Jack Daniels. And audio is messed up. I will apologize for that in advance. So, but yeah, you don't have to go out and be like, I bought a barrel of Jack Daniels because I could. It was $1,000. Oh, they're giving it back to the government. I mean, like, do a lot of small purchases. Give it to people. Give it around. Spread it to the local community. Go on eBay. Spread it on there. I mean, come on. We don't need to be rocket scientists to figure this out. Also, the $1,200 that you got is bills and necessary shit for the people who are not essential and don't have a job right now. Second thing I've noticed, besides the beer and people being idiots with their check, toilet paper is gold. I don't know what it is. I don't fucking know. I never will know. But a bunch of these dumb ass people think, oh, if I grab all this toilet paper, if I get sick and get that 2-week quarantine, this toilet paper will make me happy. It will keep me safe. It will do this. It will do that. I heard a woman in the store say, if I eat the I can eat the toilet paper if all my food runs out during that 2 weeks. I wanted to shout at her, bitch, please, you couldn't eat that. I mean, the dumb shit that's coming out of people's mouths because of the whole quarantine. I don't want to wear a mask. It doesn't feel right. It's not supposed to feel right. It's a piece of cloth over your fucking face. What do you think it's there for? It's to protect you, not to be a fashion statement, not to be some special, like, specially worn shirt that says, hi, I'm a dumb fuck. How are you? If you don't like the surgical blue, if you don't like the ones that you can just chuck away, go get a cloth one that you can have that's a funny. Go out. I bought several myself that are cotton polymer that actually stretch and will hug my face, so while I'm at work, my ears can go through 2 holes that are on the side, and I can wear a mask without having to worry about it sliding off my nose, getting contaminated, me itching my nose or my mouth, and they're comfortable and breathable. Hell, you can get them online. They're only like $8. I understand it's a hard time, but you know what you can do? You can easily make one out of a bandana. All you do is you sew the ends, you add a rubber band so it goes around your fucking head. Not hard. But then you have the idiots who are my age, who are in their 20s, who think, oh no, I'm not going to get sick. I ain't going to get sick. I'm too much of a badass. I'm too young. I'm this, I'm that. You're not God, you're not immune. They found out there might not be an immunity to us. That being said, don't think you can be that dumbass kid like I thought we should do, thinking before we found out that how communicable this is and how quickly it spreads and can kill, I thought maybe it's like chickenpox. You get it once, you are done. Until we found out that China is getting a second wind of it. I always thought, maybe if we go up to someone who has it, shakes their hand, and licks our hand, get infected, get through it, we'll be fine. Found out, no, you're a dumb fuck. That's not how it works. Third thing, the government's fucking this shit up. I mean, oh my god. First, the stimulus check. That's nice. That's a good idea. Give the people some extra cash so they can buy groceries, pay for bills if they're not working. But here's the thing. Why the fuck are you then not going to be doing taxes on the rich where you can eat the higher class where, say, oh, we took so much from, we made so all these people who made below $100,000 every year, we're going to give them $1,200. Brilliant idea. Smart. I like it. Where are we going to get the money for that? Oh, let's tax the rich. It's not like they don't have plenty of cash to use. Say, they can easily use $100,000 to pay for a goddamn facelift. Or, hey, they can spend $2 million on a fucking car rim. Or on tinted windows that are illegal. Or for the governors, the senators, and all that stuff who are assholes. I'm not saying all governors are, but I'm just using them as an example. The people who make very good money, who do not work like the middle class, where we are busting our ass for barely enough, I say we tax those higher pricks a little bit more, say, instead of taking $5 off of their $30 Camino acid, 3 cream, cum shot lattes, instead of taking $5 off that 30, I say we take off 7. Catch up a little bit. I mean, there was a time back when rich people would actually come up and say, I would like to pay the debt. There was a time way back when, just after, I think, the Civil War, where we were at peace with everybody. Our debt was paid off. We were in the goddamn green. We had enough to sustain ourselves. Because one guy, don't ask me who, but he's in the history books. I know because I learned about it in school. He paid off the debt. He was rich enough to pay off the entire debt. $5 says if we got every rich son of a bitch, Bill Gates, as an example, some of those rich fuckers out in California who don't do anything. Fuck, get some of these goddamn musicians and some of these actors who aren't doing anything with millions upon millions or even billions inside their goddamn bank account. I mean, look at just Robert Downey Jr. He is one of the highest paid actors in goddamn show business. Why the fuck does he need $3 billion to make a movie? Take $1 billion of that. He can have 2 out of the 3. Take 2 out, and you know what? Give it to taxes. Give it to the people. Because you know what? He can easily give $1 billion, not be starving, and actually he can make it so we don't have to pay taxes on this shit. Because me and a few guys around here all agree with that. I know the government said, oh, you don't have to pay us back. It's free money. I call bullshit. $5 says at the end of the year when we do our taxes, they're going to be like, oh, did you get the $1,200 from last year? Yeah. Well, they're going to take it out of your return. So instead of getting a $1,400 check, you're going to get a $200 check. Which, personally, because I was not starving, the money was perfect for the perfect timing when I could get my bills paid. I'd say that's a perfect idea. Take it. You know why? Because then I'll still at least get $200 back from the federal, and from state I'll probably get back an R2, so I'm not starving, and I got $400. That's like an extra paycheck. That's perfect. That's Gucci. That's fine. But then you have the other guys who are not essential, like the janitors over, like a janitor, where yeah, he's needed, but he doesn't make enough, and if he doesn't make $100,000, he gets that check. But because I had a friend who was a janitor who doesn't make enough, he actually has to pay into his taxes. This $1,200 is going to fuck him. Plus, I hear on CNN and Fox News and a bunch of other different places that not only did Trump, this pisses me off, postpone the sending of checks to people who don't have direct deposit because he wants his goddamn name on the check, but also because, the Democrats, yeah, that's right, I'm coming after the blue too, not just the red. The blue guys, the Democrats said, that stimulus bill was a good idea. You know what we should do? Until this pandemic is over, let's give everyone $2,000 a month. Are you fucking shitting me? Where are we going to have a problem with $1,200? Where the fuck are we going to pull out 3,000, then 5,000, then 7,000? Like, where are we going to pull this money from? Seriously, the American person, like me, a gas station attendant, we don't exactly make buco bucks. We make a little bit over or under $20,000 a year. It's not like we're going to randomly pull a $20,000 check out of our ass and go like, here's for all the money you loan me. And us not missing a few meals. I mean, I understand you guys are they're trying their best for the government. I mean, the government is trying their best for the people. I understand that. I sympathize. But at the same time, don't be going around saying, the American people want this. Go fuck yourself. How about you go and ask a few people, the working class who is going to be fucked by this, or by the middle class like me who are in the neutral? Because guess what? I can guarantee you I'm in the neutral and I don't agree. But I could go and ask one of my coworkers named Aaron and he'll be like this, that doesn't really bother me. I can probably afford that. And he would be excited for an extra $2,000 plus all of his deductibles to get more cash in his pocket, not understanding the full actions. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind having $2,000 extra in my pocket every month. I wouldn't mind it. But first off, again, where are you going to get that kind of money? You're going to get it through taxes, taxing us, taxing the higher class very little, and the middle class even more. And I know exactly why they're doing this. The Republicans might say yes because it's favorable, and they might get elected, or work in the opposite. Sorry, my shit fucked up. This can either be good for the Republicans saying, this is all Donald Trump's idea with the election coming up in November, or the Dems will just say, no, it was us, and get Joe Biden in the office. Either way, the American people are fucked. Here's an idea. Instead of what Donald Trump wants, where we open everything back up by the end of May, or by May, which it would be, for me, 2 weeks. For you guys, that was probably last week. But here's the thing. We don't know how this fucking disease completely spreads. They tell us airborne, then by touch, then by the flu, then by bats, then by snakes, then by tigers and bears, tigers, and lions, oh my. They are constantly saying, this is what sends it, this is what sends it, this is what sends it. And I'm saying, stay away from people. But now they want to open everything back up and say, okay, everyone go out and frolic. Fuck your face mask. Fuck your gloves. Fuck everything. Just back like nothing ever happened. I can't see that till summer, the heat actually gets here. I can't believe that for a heartbeat. Because I've seen how many people have died already. The United States is the epicenter. New York City will not open back up. Hell, for me, I am under lockdown quarantine, Wisconsin, until probably the end of May. And it will probably go longer because, and this really gets my goat because of how many people are giving him such a hard time. Evers is looking out for the state. Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat. He's saying, no, I don't believe this is over. I don't want to risk it because we have all kinds of different over in Green Lake County, over in Fond du Lac County, one over in Ripon, which is a few miles away from me. Milwaukee has hits. Green Bay has hits. Madison has hits. I work at a gas station where people from Madison come up over to me and then go on over to Green Bay, people coming down from Green Bay, people coming over from Fond du Lac. I got a coworker who lives in Fond du Lac. I got friends who live over in Green Lake. I am in the center where all my friends are coming from, these places where where this disease is. I don't want to say infection because it's not killing them like that. It's killing them with pneumonia and other heart problems and lung problems, but still. Along the lines, it's this. And I know I'm not going to be able to keep this up the entire episode or longer, so whatever I don't get to, please just enjoy this video of me building my watchtower a little bit taller. Because I worry because of what's happening also in other states like Ohio and then so many other states where these dumb fuckers are saying, oh, this is against my rights. This is against my rights. Trump has the power to unlock the state. And in Ohio alone, these dumb fuckers are handing candy out to kids, handing pamphlets to adults, not wearing gloves, face masks, anything. And they rose the infection list so goddamn high. I completely understand not wanting to be under the control of the government. I understand that. I understand you want to live your life in the United States, freedom and yada yada. I completely understand, and my heart goes for you. If you're a military person and you're on that side, I understand you fought for that freedom. But at the same time, are you guys fucking dumb? Seriously, you just probably infected a bunch of people and infected yourself. You want to be selfish? You want to go and kill people? Do something else that's noteworthy. That ain't going to do it because, oh, I believe I should be outside driving around without a face mask, gloves, no hand sanitizer, coughing in people's fucking face and handing candy to kids, which will get that kid sick. Do you really want me to believe that you're smarter than a scientist, than a doctor? Go fuck yourself. You're an asshole for doing this to people. If you honestly think the governors of these states who are saying, no, we are not going to listen to the president, we're going to be locked down, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, which the doctors and the scientists are telling us, not some Cheeto-looking motherfucker. Guess what? If you don't believe them and you're not a doctor and have no idea what the fuck is going on, shut the fuck up, sit down, put on your goddamn PPE, because you're being a fucking asshole to the people who are actually trying to keep you safe and make it so you don't die a horrible, horrible death. Some of these people are dying, drowning in their own goddamn lungs. They are dying alone because they can't be with the doctors and nurses and their families. Half of them, and I actually mean this because on Live PD, there was a woman on there, an older, elderly woman who was married to her husband for 65 years. They're still together. He's still alive, but he was hit with the coronavirus. He could not see her. They would not let her in to see him. She stood outside his goddamn hospital window just talking to him. And some neighbor called her in as a peeping Tom. Understandable. And the cop, when she got there and found out what was going on, broke down. It is not a laughing matter. It's not something to goof around about. And for the racist motherfuckers who are calling it the Qing disease, the China flu, or whatever the fuck else they're calling, which is a Chinese slur, go fuck yourself. We're in this together because it's all over the planet. Do not just say because it's from China you get to be, oh, Mr. Qing gave it to me. That is not only making you an asshole, it's making you a racist piece of shit. And by the way, how Trump is turning this around on China, China told the world before it happened. They prepared. They warned their neighboring countries. They warned the world, hey, this is going on. And Trump turned his back. For the people who believe that Trump is the good guy in this, guess what? He's the one that pretty much signed the death warrants. He is the one who said, I don't believe this is going to get to us, and then he fell when we needed it. He did not stand up and say, yes, I fucked up. No, what does he do? Oh, these people fucked up. This person fucked up. China did this. He did not take the action to say, yeah, I screwed up, like a man should, like the President of the United States. even in the beginning of this, when people were asking him honest to God questions of what are you going to do? Do you have any words for people? Once to a reporter, he said, you're just trying to spread fear, and that is a terrible question. You are a terrible reporter. I have seen and read things in books of presidents who have been asked the same question. FDR during World War II. What is going to happen, sir? We will fight as hard as we can. Then you have George W. Bush when the World Trade Centers fell. What are we going to do? We are going to repair ourselves. We are going to build ourselves higher, and we are going to fight back. Now we have this guy, someone who generations before, with other Republican presidents behind him, he's saying this isn't my fault, and he won't stand up to protect us, to tell us everything will be fine like a true leader should. He should hang his head in shame some days, especially when 2 days ago or several days ago he's on TV going, "Oh, I want to get the government open up again because I want to watch sports. I'm tired of watching 14-year-old games even though I don't have the time." Then why the fuck bring it up? We have better things to worry about than goddamn sports. Get people back into business, get people back to being healthy, and figure out how to fix this shit. Instead of, oh, we need to do this, oh, I want to do that, oh, I want to put the blame on this person, I want to do this. Guess what? Help the doctors, help the scientists, figure it out. Keep the states locked down. Make sure people can live a life. Instead of having to cower and worry about, am I going to get sick tomorrow? Am I going to go to the hospital? Will my Aunt Susie be okay? Seriously, how hard is this shit? Any normal person with have a fucking brain stem can tell you this. Worst part is, it's still transmittable to kids. So, those dumb fucks, like I said earlier, who was passing out candy and all that shit to kids, really pissed me off. Especially where Trump does not have anything to say about kids. He is not saying, be careful, watch your children, like a true president would, because he is pretty much the father of the country at the moment he enters office. We're pretty much all his kids. We are under his guidance. Yet, he can't figure this out. I got a 4-year-old niece I love deeply. If she catches this virus and dies, I'll never be able to live with myself, because I know there's nothing I can do. My sister can't do anything about it. My sister's fiance can't do anything about it. My parents can't do anything about it. We can't do anything about it. I can't punch the virus. I can't hurt the virus. The virus will easily kill anyone who wants to, for whatever reason they want. That being said, I don't understand why the Democrats and the Republicans are doing the shit they're doing. Where they can't agree on anything. Trump is blaming the Democrats because he can't agree on anything. Yet McConnell is in there saying, oh no, we're going to do this and this, and if you don't like it, we're not going to agree on that. Or if he doesn't like it, we won't agree to that. He is just as much at fault as the Democrats are. Here's the funny thing, and this is a quote from my father. Not the one who died, the one that raised me. I am not a red Republican. I am not a blue Democrat. I am a United States person. I bleed red, white, and either help agree or not. I'm sick and tired of these two groups of dumb fucks who have probably been in office for far too goddamn long, trying to show one another up, saying these guys are the problem. No, these guys are the problem. Get your shit together. Get your heads out of your asses. Come on, take both hands, grab tight, and figure out how we're going to get out of this shit. Not just, oh, I want to do this. I think we should do that. Oh, we should do this. And just yell at each other, not get anywhere, and then be like, wait. We need a pay raise. We need more vacation time. No. And I say this, until they figure shit out, till they can figure out laws that will help people and help the American people, do not send them goddamn home. Make them stay there until they are done, until they shall play nicely with one another, or I swear to God, they ain't gonna get anything done. They can't agree to just work together. Fuck everything until everything is back to normal. Until everything is at least semi-normal. When people can finally go back out to their favorite coffee shop and bars are open again, and you're able to go out without having to worry about anything. Face masks will become a big thing. I know that because, like I said, I got a few that are actually kind of nice and easily worn. People are going to start wearing gloves more often again and watching what they grab. I completely understand that, but until that time, Democrats and Republicans need to get their heads out of their ass and work together. Afterwards, after all this shit, do what they did to Obamacare and then kill it. How hard is that to figure out? The Democrats are dropping the ball. The Republicans are dropping the ball. The president's dropping the ball. The only people that seem to be on it are the essential people like me, firefighters, those kind of people who actually have to deal with these people every day. The scientists who are figuring out how to cure and detect this shit. Why is it that we have to work harder than the people who say we're working on it when they ain't lifting a damn finger? So, all in all, we might be a little bit fucked with government and that kind of stuff, but as people, we can easily rally together and work together. Remember, watch your neighbors. If you see any sign, figure out what to do. Call into the hospital if you don't feel well. That kind of stuff. I'm going to leave it here so you guys have about little under 20 minutes of just relaxing building sounds. All I know is I am completely fucking steamed about this because we have had so much time, so much effort put in, so many lives lost. And then I hear the president say, I want to open it up. I want to open it up. And he says, I am supreme leader. I am allowed to do whatever the fuck I want. I can do whatever I want. I am in charge of the states. Going against the Constitution, which he says is a lovely piece of paper. I love this piece of paper. Oh, this piece of paper knows everything. I'm a good friend with the piece of paper. No one knows the Constitution better than me. He constantly says that shit, yet he is dumber than a fucking box of rocks tipped outside in the middle of the rain. Seriously, if I wanted to hear that shit, I'll blow my brains out and let Satan lie to me for a little while. Got it? All I know is this. As a conclusion, because I can ramble on and keep saying the same shit over and over and over again. We are fucked. Okay. I've had to say grade C. We know what we're doing now. We're locking down the states. We're buying alcohol. I haven't gotten sick yet. I think it's because of the alcohol. But we're working on staying safe. People can easily still communicate online. People can still go to school online. I'm happy about that, so kids aren't contracting it and bringing it to school, getting the teacher sick, and then the whole thing recycling. I'm finding out people are helping each other out more and more. They're leaving each other face masks. My mother actually made face masks for her office. People are learning how to make hand sanitizer and bring buckets of it to their local fire department or their local police stations. Firefighters in my area in Wisconsin, they've asked that people stop having so many bonfires and brush fires because they don't want to endanger fire department workers by sending them out into the field where they can contract it. I mean, there's a lot of people doing a lot of good out there. People are coming together to try and help each other during this time because we know, like I said and ranted about, the government isn't going to help us. They're working as best they can, but they ain't going to exactly just roll out a pill that says, oh, this will keep you safe till next month. This will keep you safe till next year. Scientists have already established that the disease, this pandemic, can easily restart next year. Same time. And the summer will be hot enough, it probably will reduce the levels. We can finally have a summer again before everything kicks off again. And by that time, I hope it's not going to come back with such a force that it's going to kill everyone. So, with that being said, because I know I can keep talking about the good, the bad, the ugly, the dumb fucks. Without further ado, I want to say thank you guys for watching. Please enjoy, I want to say about 19 minutes of me building onto the tower. Actually, I did want to tell you guys about that. Next episode, as I said before, is a sped up version of Fast Forward of me mining the underground tunnel that goes over to the other house. We're about, by the time of this recording, I'm about halfway done. Yeah, I'm almost all the way up to the part where I would actually start to turn and I'd be able to run right back home. So, and I'm using as many of the cobble as I can. I don't think this is going to be the last tower that I make. I think I'm going to make probably about 3 more. The only problem is the wood is extremely hard to come by. So I'm actually looking at probably making one of nothing but mossy cobblestone. Because if you look at my house and you look at the sides of everything, I'm actually growing the vines that help you make the mossy stone. I'm growing them on the sides of my house, on the sides of trees, on the sides of the fire pit that I have there for when I'm just outside and I have raw meat that I need to cook. I mean, I still gotta work on the second level of my house too, so that might be episode 98. So yeah, there's gonna be a few episodes where it's just gonna be me working down that mine, going through. I actually have several bricks of iron, gold. Oh yeah, gold has become a necessity down there, just so I can get my tracks from one area to the other, just moving shit. I got in this. In the next episode, I don't think you guys see it, but I did employ 2 carts with chests in them to hold cobblestone, so I can just keep moving shit back and forth. Mining God is getting a workout. I actually had day 12, which is in the next episode, and day 9, where I actually went upstairs with all this cobblestone when Mining God was in the orange, almost like a third of health left. And I cooked up some of the cobblestone into regular stone, and I cooked the regular stone into smooth stone, and it brought it right back to life. I revived my axe, my sword, all kinds of stuff that could be revived. I revived it right away. I'm actually looking at, because my armor is pretty tattered right now, I'm finding a shit ton of diamond. I'm thinking about working and making books, enchanting the books, and seeing what enchantments I can put onto armor. Because doing this underground mining shit and then bringing the stone back up, I'm at level 50 or higher right now. I don't really remember, but I can continuously get that up and up and up and up because of all the coal I keep mining up, which I have several stacks of. I can keep mining up redstone, which I have several stacks of. I can keep going upstairs and cooking cobble and regular stone, the smooth stone, and then building with all that. I can keep killing the animals. I did this so I could have terracotta. But what really happened was all I did was make it so I had an extra little place to go to help me try and fight the Wither, to help me try and fight the Ender Dragon, to help me do this, to help me do that, to help me find a place to find a desert, to help me find a shit ton of sand so I can make a ton of glass. I'm finding a bunch of stuff I actually need and want that is going to help me out in the long run. And hopefully that means that sooner or later I can even get where I need to go. That's cool. I'm looking at my phone right now. Sorry, I got a message from a friend. By the way, before I forget, I will leave a link down below to the website. But, yeah. I found a website to buy cigars online. It's called JR Cigars. I personally bought several cigars from them, they are actually very good. And they mainly deal with cigars and smoking. So you can buy like cigarillos with a filter. You can buy ashtrays, lighters, cutters, matches. Not only just cigars, you can buy packs, I think like Black and Milds and all that. They sell a lot of good stuff on there, and this isn't a promotion for them, but I am saying because a few people don't know about the website who do enjoy a good cigar, or people who want to get into smoking cigars, who are smoking cigarettes right now. It's not a safe alternative, but if you are willing to get in there into smoking cigars, this is a perfect website for you because they do ship through the mail. Nice pricing. I've bought from them several times, so yeah, I'm gonna leave a link down so you can to try a few cigars, and I'll even tell you a few of my favorites next episode. So yeah, I left you guys with about 14 minutes of mining fun. So without further ado, thank you for watching. If you liked it, leave a like down below, subscribe today, and please remember, have fun playing in the dark. I will see you guys in the next one.
AudioMicro.com